Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a quick one on answering your guys' questions and things you guys want me to help you out with. Just more in detail instead of just doing it on text because some of you guys may be confused. So yeah, let's get right into this. Okie dokie, so for the first one we had Jboss, and Jboss was wondering how can you duplicate all of the when you duplicate one. So actually, we're gonna do it right now. There's a little bit of a problem here. I know you were wondering on duplicating on the Tycoon, so we're not gonna be just clicking this and hitting duplicate, because what we'll do is that will copy the same thing, and you'll just have the second one. So you're gonna want to go inside it, and Tycoons right here. So if you guys are doing Tycoons and you are wanting to duplicate this, let me show you how to do this. You're going to grab this, you're going to hit duplicate. Now, when you duplicate things or hit copy or paste, it's automatically going to select and it's already going to have it. So like this, it's already selected. So you can just move around the arrows and fix it all like you want. And while you're doing that, if you were to click out, his question is, when this is like this and you don't want to be moving all of this, you got to go inside. This is a model right here. You got to go inside this. And you gotta look for the other models, and normally they're just the Tycoons that we're doing right now. And you're good to just click it on the right, and make sure you have Explorer up. If you don't have that open, it should be in View and Explorer and Properties. These are the main two ones you guys always have to have open. But yeah, so you gotta click inside this. Normally, if they're models, you gotta make sure they're all clicked. See, like this one, you gotta click each different model. These just help things keep them organized, and really just helps out a lot. But yeah, so let's go on to the next one. Okie dokie, for this next one we had a question from Joshua Rowbottom. When I copy the Tycoon, there's only one name, and how do I not do this? So when you guys are doing the Tycoons and you're wanting to create multiple, this is kind of doing the same thing. Just duplicate this and put this right here. Now, a lot of people are having problems with this. You gotta make sure you watch my first video. It's really tough. But once you have the two things, models don't change anything like the Tycoon name, but you can just change this to say, let's say the other guy, Kai, and you're gonna want to go inside it. Okay, this is to do two names and two colors and all that stuff. You're gonna want to change the drop color to whatever, so I'll do red. Team color, you're gonna want to do red. So once it's like that, you should be able to play the game here. I'll show you. So right here, and this should let you have two names and not just one, because you guys are having problems duplicating them, and I know it's tough, and we'll be doing it in the next one. So see, two names right here, and that should have fixed your problem. Now when you go into here, you're with Kai, and the dropper. Oh, did we do automatic? You know, I think we did. This is the save Tycoon. The dropper should be able to right here. And yeah, and it's red. So there you go. That should be the second question answered. Now, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this next one was pretty big. You guys are really having troubles with these weapons, and I really want to fix this with you guys because this is something that's really important, and I know you guys are just struggling with it. So, I'm just going to grab an AK. You can put that in starter pack. When you grab these weapons, okay, they're normally going to be in starter pack, and they're going to be a tool. All the weapons, put them in lighting. You're going to be putting them in lighting because that's where it's going to be. Now, we're going to be doing one of them. We're going to be going off one of them, so we're going Coles. Now, purchases, and you're going to want to go to Giver. When you go to your Givers, there's a lot of, let's just do this whole thing from scratch again. A lot of people are changing things. You're changing text name and weapon name. You're like changing this, and this is the name, okay? And make sure you have this up. You need this up. You need properties. Make sure you have properties in Explorer up. Look at over here how it says text and weapon name. You're changing the value. These are all values. They're string values, and you're changing the value. You're not changing the name. Name doesn't do anything. So, text name. We're going to be naming this AK-47. What that is doing is it's naming this right here to AK-47, and you think it'd be the opposite, but it's not. Then weapon name, this is the big one, okay? Region time also you can do 5, just keep it the same. weapon name. You're changing this value, the value, not the name, to AK-47 or the same name you have of the item that's in the lighting. And why is that? That's because it's going to be grabbing your thing and giving it to him. Scene brick also is where you can be putting your texture ID in mesh. This AK does not have a texture ID, so it's just out of parts. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. You gotta put it in lighting. You gotta change the scene brick if you want, and the scene brick's this little thing right here. And you have to change the weapon name value and the text name value. You don't, I mean, the text name value is whatever, but that's gonna be changing that name. But change this right here. This is the main thing. Don't change the name. The name's just the name. Name is all of these things, all of the givers, that stuff. That's all the stuff that is just to help you look at it and all that kind of stuff. So I really hope that did help you out with that one. That was a huge question. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is also another simple one. A lot of people are wondering how you change things in a Tycoon without, having to select each little tiny part. And I very do believe this is the hardest one because a lot of newcomers don't really know what's going on and stuff. So, like I said, I did plugins, a plugin thing. You should go and download the F3X because that is how you do Tycoons, and I will be doing that in my Tycoon series a lot. So, you're going to want to hit Shift plus T. You're going to be doing that. Now you're going to realize you can select any part, any one you want. Now, if you were to go like this, and this is how I did it with every other Tycoon, I went around selecting each little thing, and I pretty much would just grab each little thing. And you can, sorry, if you're wondering how I'm doing this, you got to hold Shift while you're selecting all this, and what this is doing is selecting each individual part, and you're going to allow it to change in an appearance over here. So, yeah, so let's go. I think I got all of them almost. I'm going to grab these ones up top. And yeah, you guys are really, I want to teach you guys these basics because you guys are really confused on that, and it's pretty simple stuff. I just want to make sure you guys all understand because in the next Tycoon series, you're going to really have to understand that. So, now, when everything's selected, you can go to brick color, and now you can change every single color. So that's pretty much that big one right there. I'll change it to whatever. Let's just change it to sunrise, might as well. But yeah, so you can just do the same thing, and the really good thing about this, guys, is you can move around, like, all of these. This is what helps you out a lot, too, to go in each one, and you're going to move it all the way around, do whatever you want. This is why you need F3X in this next coming tutorial. So, that should answer that question, and, I think that should be it. Yeah, so changing the colors of the walls and all that type of stuff. Pretty much I try and answer all you guys' questions at the same time. Autosave, if you guys are wondering about autosaves, I made a YouTube video on it, and I hope you got that in this one, maybe right now. And yes, you guys, like I said, I go in here and I check all my notifications and just go down the list and respond to everyone I can. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Please feel free to just watch all the other videos I make and you'll figure out a lot of new tips and things. Yeah. So I hope you did enjoy this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. The truth.